Welcome to Leon's Chainsaw Parts and Repair. Happy Sunday. And it is a happy Sunday, because this saw is now ready to go back to Kent. This is the last of the three that he brought over the last go around. This is a McCulloch 300, and this one is blessed with McCulloch's in-house flatback carburetor. And one of the other videos I talked about needing a diaphragm assembly. I got that. Original McCulloch, fit beautifully. The only thing that's not working properly in that carb is the little primer mechanism. It's getting gas to it, but it's not, when you pump it, it's not putting anything into the carburetor. McCulloch screwed around and had every idea on the planet to avoid using a choke. Hell, even some of the chokes they had were a push button that you had to actually hold right here while you were trying to crank one of these heavy old saws. So, I don't know. Call me, I don't know what you should call me, but I prefer a dedicated choke. You pull it out, you push it in. Really simple. So needless to say, because that primer's not working, I had to pull the air filter cover off and give it a prime of fuel, and that let it take right off. This saw would benefit greatly from being run, having a tank of gas run through it. But this is a beast. I gotta guess that power head is pushing easy 20 pounds right there. So you throw a bar on there and you're gonna be pushing 26, 27, maybe even 28 pounds, depending on the size. So anyway, it is running good. You can hear that. It's got that real nice, it kind of sounds like a Harley, that potato gun, pop, pop, pop. In fact, let's see real quick if she'll restart. I think it will. Yep, so it'll take some throttle. Not bad. Not bad for a saw this old. So anyway, Ken had already done a bunch of cleanup on this thing, so I didn't have to do a whole lot more other than get the carburetor woes taken care of. And this has got, the previous owner prior to Kent had disconnected the condenser and points under there and put one of the little aftermarket modules, which is fine, but you've got to get that module mounted solid so that it's grounded. This one was just free floating in there. And then you've got to get it close enough that the flywheel magnets can actually sense the thing. So built a little bracket that kind of wrapped it back around under the coil, and that got a good signal for it. The other thing, this one had a stuck manual oiler as well. And this is another of those series where you've got to pull the front, drain your fuel tank, pull that cover off, get the handle out of the way. And then the back of the fuel tank is actually part of what secures the crankcase bottom, if you want to call it that, the clamshell in place. So you got to get all that apart before you can get to that manual oiler. And this time around, there's just some sort of a goo in there. I mean, it looked like dried up fuel. How in the world that could get in with the oil mix, I have no idea. But once it was cleaned out, it freed that plunger up. So anyway, really clean saw. Kent's really fond of his McCullochs, so Kent, I think you'll be pretty happy for this one.